Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. We're going to do a get ready with me. I am going out to one of my favorite bars with my wonderful boyfriend and his friends, and then meeting some of my friends there. And we haven't done a get ready with me in a while, and I'm not going to do anything too crazy on my eyes. I'm going to wear my magnetic lashes again, and just do something really simple and pretty. So I'm going to use my James Charles Morphe palette per usual. I'm just going to go in with a nude color kind of all over and give myself a nice base. I did start with concealer already on my eyes, all over my eyelid, just so you guys are aware, so I didn't start completely fresh-faced. But how are you guys doing? I'm doing better. I got my unemployment today, so that was good. So I'm doing all right. Still haven't heard anything about my job, so that's kind of a bummer. But that's life. It is what it is. I'm going to go in with a warm brown color. If you saw my Queen of Hearts color, it's going to be that color. The one thing I don't like about this palette is it doesn't have the shadow names on it, so I couldn't just tell you what they are, and I got rid of the little thing that came with it. So I guess I could go in with like a white Sharpie and do it myself, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm not going to do that quite yet, although probably here in the near future that's going to be a thing, just because I don't have anything else to do, and it'll just make my life a heck of a lot easier. So one thing that I was just kind of noticing while I was doing my makeup is, notice how I always do my eyes first, so I always anchor down my hand just to make sure I have more control when I do my eyes, on both sides. So here, I'm usually here or right here. So either side of my chin, I'm usually anchoring down, so I can go ahead and control that brush a little bit more. Okay, I am going to go with just a pretty basic brown look that I would do normally, just something a little bit softer. So just a darker warm brown color in my outer corner. I'm actually going to use this palette for my mirror because it's huge. This mirror is huge. Anyways, so yeah, that's the technique that I'm using, that I usually always use as I anchor my hand down. So I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the products that I've been trying that I have been absolutely loving. So the first thing is that when I was home, my mom had this body wash that she doesn't use a whole heck of a lot, but she's like, oh yeah, you can absolutely use it while you're here. And it is the Sol de Janeiro, I think that's how it's pronounced, body wash. And it is, if you've ever, you've probably seen this, which is the Boom Boom Bum Bum, I don't know, Boom Boom cream that everyone loves. It's like pistachio, vanilla, and coconutty smelly. It's so great. I had never really tried it before. I've got like samples galore that I'm finally getting to, but I never was really into it just because I'm not a lotion person. Lotions tend to stick and feel weird, so I never really into it. I like body dews and things like that a little bit better, but I tried this body wash, and oh my god, it is so good. It smells so good. It makes me feel awesome. It leaves me hydrated without that sticky feeling. And then I was like, all right, well, I guess this is my new body wash when I run out. Luckily, when I came home, not luckily, but coincidence is when I got home, I was almost out of my hyaluronic acid body wash from Bed Bath and Body Works. Yeah, that's the one. So I was like, all right, I'm going to switch over. Love that one. The Bed Bath & Body Works, the hyaluronic acid, comes in a blue kind of squeezy tube. That's great, but it doesn't have a scent, which if you don't like scent, if you don't like scented products, that's the way to go. But I really, really loved this Sol de Janeiro body wash. So then I did some research about, can I get it at Ulta? Because if I can get it at Ulta, I'm going to Ulta rather than Sephora. A, they've got a better rewards program, and I can get high-end and drugstore at that location. So if I can get it there, I'll get it there. They didn't have it, but Sephora did. And then I saw that they had a conditioner and shampoo. So I was doing a bunch of research, YouTube videos, and everyone was saying if you have curly hair, you're really going to like this because it really binds everything. So went and bought that as well. So today, head to toe, I am basically in that scent. I'm excited. It's a glorious scent. So I'm going in with a reddish, brownish, dark tone right in the middle of my lid. But no, I'm very, very excited just to kind of review those and really use them to their full extent. Because I'm trying to get away from DevaCurl just because they've had so many issues. I haven't really had any issues with them as far as my hair falling out or anything like that. But so many people have, and the way that they addressed it was not my favorite. But at the same time, I mean, I'm going to use up the DevaCurl that I have, and I still like some of their products, so I might continue to use them a little bit, but I don't necessarily want to just stay with them if that means that some of my hair is going to fall out. All right, now I'm going to go in with a really pretty gold color. It's that big gold color in the middle of the palette, so and that's going to be on my inner corner, and I'm going to really drag that across. Or my inner lid, I guess, my inner corner. I'll do something different later. And just drag that across to blend that in. Like I said, I'm not doing anything too wild or crazy, just because I don't want to, and Chris doesn't care if I even wear makeup, but I want to look pretty for him. And we're going to Mathers, so gotta class it up, right? I love Mathers. If you're in the Orlando area, go to Mathers. If you're in the downtown Orlando area, definitely hit it up. It's wonderful. They do have, it is a pretty penny for their drinks, but their drinks are really, really good. The Envy, which is of course the most expensive drink on the menu, is my favorite, but it's good. Usually anything with whiskey or bourbon, and I'm game. All right, just cleaning up just a little bit and giving myself a straight line. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in my life. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier foundation. I am going to use more high-end stuff today just because I want stuff to last longer today and not have to worry about anything along those lines. So not that my NYX stuff doesn't last long, I just need some extra hydration to keep myself sane today. Some other products that I've been trying that I've been loving is I got this in my FabFitFun box. I'm gonna actually get my foundation going before I start talking about it. So CC Cream by IT is what I'm going to be using with my Real Techniques sponge. So I'm just going to do one pump because that tends to be plenty with this stuff. All right, so the product I'm talking about is this Grace and Stella Say Hi to Hydration Hyaluronic Acid. If you can't guess my favorite ingredient, it's hyaluronic acid. And it's a hydrating serum. So I put this on morning and night, and it's really helped out with my skin being just not feeling dehydrated. So I don't think that I have dry skin. I think that my skin is dehydrated. So what do I need to do to fix that? I need to drink more flippin' water, lay off the soda, which I should do anyways. Just drink more water and get my entire body more hydrated. That's a huge part of it. And then continue to just give my skin the right ingredients that it will take the moisture that's in the air and use that. Now, one other thing that I do have is I bought a humidifier. I'm in Florida. Why do you need a humidifier? Well, air conditioning actually sucks a lot of the moisture out of the air. So I have that for when I sleep. And I really, really enjoy that. And I've seen a huge difference there as well when I actually use it. I try. But I did notice that when I was in Washington State, my skin felt so dry. So luckily I had some products there that really were heavy products to give myself a little bit more oomph. Okay, so for my concealer, I am going to use my Tarte Shape Tape. I am trying to use this up. Hang on. It's no unimportant. I am trying to use this up so I can play with some other concealers, especially ones that are more drugstore, to see if I like one as well. I really like this. But I don't want to go and spend a bunch of money if I have a ton left. And that's a problem that I did, is I bought so much stuff in my past makeup life. No, just in general, I would just buy something to try it. And I like this. So I want to continue to use this until it's out, and then I'll go ahead and try something else. And I don't mind doing that. So I'm waiting till I'm kind of done with all of the tubes that I've bought. Way too many. And then go. All right, so I am going to bake and do my eyebrows and come back because I don't need this video being a million minutes long. All right, so now I'm back. Still baking, but I am going to use my contour with the Hoola bronzer. So anyways, yeah, so those are kind of the products that some of the products that I've been loving and using a ton of. I'm really excited about the Sol de Janeiro stuff. It's going to be awesome. Another product that I've been using, which I've been talking about in every flipping video since I got it, is this wonderful palette right here. It is a cheek palette from Lunar Beauty, and Lunar Beauty is run and owned and all that jazz by Manny MUA, who is a beauty influencer. Now, I've only bought 2 things from influencers. That's not true. 3 things from influencers. The first thing I bought was the Cat's Pajamas. Here's my phone. The Cat's Pajamas palette, which was the initial launch of Laura Lee, which you can't even get anymore. And I'm super bummed because not saying that I don't love the other palette she's put out, but Cat's Pajamas is perfect for me. It's the perfect size. It's not too big, and it's got colors that I really enjoy. But anyways, I digress. And then, of course, my James Charles palette, and then now this blush palette from Manny MUA. So all 3 of them are super staples. I mean, I'm still kind of playing with the Manny MUA one, but the other 2 are super staples for me. And I mean, I guess that makes sense because influencers, they play with so much makeup, and so they would know what's good and what's not, and if it's worth the extra money to put into something, if it's going to be something that people even want, you know. So I'm not opposed to buying from more influencers. Not opposed to it. Maybe not Jaclyn Hill. Might have to wait a little bit on that one, but you know, maybe someday. All right, so now I'm going to brush off my bake. Oof, you can see the powder. Oh, Lord. Okay, looks pretty good. I think so. Let's double check. Oh yeah, won't get too much flashback from that. Because we will be taking pictures tonight. It's our first night out. Like, seriously out. Since all of the craziness started. Okay, so now I'm looking for the brush I usually use for my nose contour. There she is. So yeah, the influencers, they've got my back with the products. And I know like some people really didn't like some things about the James Charles palette and the Laura Lee palette, and there's always going to be drama when you're in some sort of spotlight. There's always going to be drama, and it is what it is, and it's kind of hard to get away from. So whatever. Anyways, the only thing about the James Charles palette is I'm really bummed I don't have the mini. I would much rather have the mini than that big hunkin' thing. And again, I've talked about it in the last like 4 videos. I'm thinking I might be going after it. I think I'm gonna be a little bold today and go with this color Spacey, which is like a chocolatey pink. So we'll see. I don't think I've used this one yet. And just to give me a deeper color. It's pretty. I'm a fan. I would use it on my eyes too. Like this, I would absolutely use on my eyes. Hope it's eye safe. If it's not, then we're gonna take a risk. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a Betty Boop look here pretty soon. I think that's something I've kind of wanted to always be her for Halloween, but I've never felt skinny enough to do it. So maybe if I go back on keto, and yay, I'm going back to Orange Theory, so that helps. But I definitely can do a look. So I think that's something. And there's this one from a couple years ago that I loved watching her do it. And I think I'm just going to take what she did and try and mimic it. And then, of course, give her credit. The highlighter I'm going to use is my new Ofra one. It is called Blissful. And it is pretty. It's kind of a light gold or a light brown, so a little bit of a gold shift to it, but not too crazy. Oh God, that is so pretty. Oh, I mean, if you want a good highlighter, Ofra does not mess around. Oof, okay. So what I'm now going to do is I'm going to put on my lashes, and I'm going to do that again off camera because again, getting long. It's getting long. So let's finish this up. I'm just going to put highlighter on my brow bone and on my inner corner just to make these pop just a little bit more. Just a little bit. And then my inner corner. Guys, I love these lashes. This is really going to be a good test to see how well these magnets work. But so far, I wore them all around the house yesterday. I was cleaning and doing all stuff and they didn't come off once. I'm going to use I haven't bought this in so long. I'm so excited to have it again. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This stuff is legit. My friend Gio would make fun of me for having this. He's like, you basically just bought like fancy water. And then we went to a softball game and it was like pouring down rain. Like, I couldn't see one time to go bat, and then I was like, but does my makeup still look good? And it did, and I was like, that's my setting spray, so thank you. And this stuff is the real deal, so now I feel like I need more. Just right down the middle of my face, that's all. So anyways, guys, this is the look. I'm going to put my hair down, and in my thumbnail, you can see the finished look. And then I'll post some pictures on my Instagram of the finished look, how I'm cutely dressed for him and for everybody else, but mostly just for him. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys in the next one, and like, subscribe, share to the world. I will link all of the products down below, and see you guys next time. Bye.